Hello everyone, it's Brian, and welcome back to Skyrim Survival Legendary, the game where the cat has 9 lives. We are here in Markarth, doing some trading, talking to Ms. Smith. We're just getting our excess inventory all sold off here, and we are going to go get back on the horse, so to speak. And my plan today, we're gonna look at what our outdoor quests are, what sorts of quests we have available out in the Markarth region, what we want to finish up. And I'm starting to think about getting on the move down to Riften at the far east end of the map, so that Kitty can get Dawnguard started and get a crossbow. Kitty wants a crossbow. So we have talked to old Calselmo. Here is Mr. Smith.
Good to see you. Looking to protect yourself?
Moth Smith. And we will just picking up elven arrows wherever I see them. It's strangely difficult to get enough arrows in any town except basically Whiterun, so we're getting some. All right, Jarl Igmund, we've done your first errand, and I think he has another quest to send us on. If we want to become a Thane, Kitty wants to be a Thane. Kitty wants to be a Thane in a lot of places. Kitty's plan involves Thane Kitty. So we're gonna have to go get a shield. More Hagravens.
It's dangerous work. No man
We're all about Hagravens.
Hagraven.
We'll kill Hagravens.
I'll understand if you decline.
No problem. Shoot them. Eat them.
Divines watch over you.
Okay, so that is him. Let's see where that is. That's a little bit pretty far away. Won't be doing that right away. We got that stuff up there, so we could go up there. Oh, Coles Krieger Mine. That sounds like that's where we definitely need to go, because we didn't finish that. That's where there was that irritating Briarheart, Forsworn Briarheart, that we couldn't kill because he kept healing through it. So we can fix that problem, I think, now. Collect some more good arrows. Sell our stuff off. Got some more good money selling. Got a good supply of money selling potions made. By the way, I'm actually wearing a Forsworn main armor, which looks pretty good on Kitty.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has
It was actually a little bit better than what I had before that. Okay, we are rested and ready to rip. Ready to go to the great outdoors. All right, great outdoors. And look, here is Horsey McHorseface. We are gonna go take him for a jaunt. Let's see, we need to go up that road. I want a Draugr. I'm sort of tempted to head back that way. Just seeing what's around in the world. Because there's the temptation of staying in Markarth and just doing all the Markarth quests. But on the other hand, I feel like maybe getting a crossbow might be a good idea. Plus, Riften has the best light armor trainer that I'm likely to ever get to, and Kitty definitely needs some more light armor, so might do this thing. I just gotta finish Coles Krieger Mine, and the question is, do I go back over country after that, or do I just take the carriage to Whiterun and then buy horsey to Riften? Okay, going the right way. Coles Krieger. All right. We have a little date with Destiny in here. A date with Forsworn. Coles Kegger Mine, whatever it's called. I guess it's just stuck in my brain as Krieger. Alright, somewhere in here, somewhere in here. Not down there. I think it was right down this thing we were fighting him. Get our proper arrows sorted out here. Got hotkeys all arrowed up. I don't see him right there. So make sure our quest arrow's on. It is. Oh, weird. Alright, he's around some. I think that must just involve going farther through here. That looks like mining gold ore. Might have to have a little break and mine all this gold ore. We can make a whole bunch of. I don't think you have to have smithing perks to make jewelry, and that would move our smithing up rapidly, and we'd probably get a level or so out of it too. I may eventually think about, like, if I can level smithing without having to take a zillion perks, it would be useful to be able to improve my armor better. We have found ourselves a looter here, which apparently we didn't find before. I accidentally did a arrow bash instead of a shot, but this gal is not so bad and just finally hit us the first time. Oops. Wow, still not down. Oops. Alright. Have a little bit of healing, a little bit of looting, and a little bit of healing. Alright, there is more to this mine than I'd really expected. Okay, so he is probably right down there. More secret gold mining areas. That's fine. Ooh, I see a thing. So he must have just gotten torqued off before and come all the way down to meet us. All right, he's walking down there. We've got see through the wall technology active. That's good. It's useful. Won't complain. He's all pre-damaged from our last adventure. Alright, he did just heal himself. So I think this might be a paralysis arrow kind of situation. Let's let him calm down a little bit. I don't want him all. So I think I'm going to shoot him once, probably. I bet I can shoot him once without him healing. Okay, you go back to hidden, please. I don't want this. Do not want that. Okay. Hidden is achieved. So let's see. Alright. Let's just hit him with paralysis so he doesn't heal. Thinking about seeing if I can hit him one time first, but I think I should really just knock him down. And we're going to poison him to death real quick. So weakness to poison and poison all at one thing, because we can stack some of that up. And another one of those. Oops, I missed him. Alright, he's getting back up, going to paralysis. Just got to hit him again before he heals. And one more something. Just regular poison, I think, at this point. He's just got a little sliver left. Probably doesn't even need that. And he's down. Our arch enemy, the Forsworn Briarheart, is down, and Cole's Kegger mine is cleared, aka Cole's Krieger. Alright, so there's a bunch of gold ingots, but there's all these gold things. So I think what we're going to do is look around for a pickaxe. There's a pickaxe. There's another pickaxe. Plenty of pickaxes in here. And we Oh, there's a little gold in that little covered wagon. Just trying to. There's one back in. Let's jump around and get those things. All right, so I am just gonna mine every gold ore vein I can find. And we'll take that back and first turn it into jewelry to raise our smithing, and then we'll sell it to make money. And we don't need any special perks or anything like that to do any of that stuff. If I have any gems, I'll be able to turn it into even nicer jewelry, and that'll be good. Plus, we have to go tell Pavo that his mine is now available. Just not quite as much gold ore in it as there was the last time he was here. But that is kind of how it goes. Oh, and here is a convenient smelter. It's a smelter, and that means we don't have to carry all these gold. We can just, rather, we turn them into ingots, which weigh miraculously half as much. Every gold ore is half of a gold ingot. So now we've made our ingots. And this is Pavo's house, but I'm not sure Pavo's here. Yeah, okay, Pavo is over there back at the other mine near Markarth. So we will head back there, and we will. I guess I can go ahead and do my thing there before. Oops, we got some. Some confusion. Of course, he turning around on me there. You don't want that. So we'll do our smithing. Ooh, little buggies. At night comes the Lunamoths. And Lunamoths can be used to make fortified light armor things. The torch bugs. See the core space, and then we will decide what we're doing next. How we're getting to Whiterun and thence Riften, and thence Dawnguard. It's just a whole journey. Exciting journey. May take a couple of weeks. Gatgrove. And here's Pavo. There we go.
Krieger mine is lost.
Skull's Krieger mine
Skaggy
is
in
clear
charge,
of
not me.
Forsworn.
You drove the. Thank you. We'll head back to work right away.
All right.
Would have done
Take
without
this. It's
Pablo.
the least
So
I can
they
do.
are happy. And we have completed, and I'm not sure I actually got to see what my reward was because I went through the loading screen, but I hope it was something. I'm sure it was something. But we have Coles Keggered. So, let's see. It's 11 p.m., but the forge is still available to us at 11 p.m. So, let's see. Jeweled things when we can make them, otherwise some necklaces and some rings. Just for fun. That's our room. Get our rest.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
And we might as well have
Coming, son.
one last run through Markarth for stores and shops and things. Let's just wait till 8 a.m. so they actually show up. And we will do some classic shopping. A little Hag's Cure action where we buy all of her reasonably cheap items, sell her a bunch of magic regens to get our money back. And Mr. Smith, do you have any elven arrows? Calcelmo. He buys necklaces. That's who buys necklaces. Got to find a clothing merchant. And apparently these magic guys will also buy apparel, light apparel. So, yeah, I left this in because it's funny. I had a little walk away incident here. Kitty went roundy. It's probably where all the kitty's food went. All right, so let's see. Actually, before we leave Markarth for a while, I'm going to go and pick all of the last locks in here. Well, we only got 6 lock picks left, so we'll just pick a few. Get some picking done. We got our level up. That's what we wanted. It's like a free extra experience when you need it. Now, there is this thing about enchanting, and I got this bow disenchant, so I'll be able to make electric shock things. I don't want to disenchant those yet, but we do want to make a nice shock damage bow. Get a bunch of charges, because I don't want to have to recharge. Just gonna recharge a few. Just gonna put some enchantments on other things while I'm here, just to raise my enchanting ability, and then we'll sell the things. One last visit to Lisbeth. Check her arrows and stuff. Elven arrows. She'll buy good things. Sell off some of our last selling potions. And I think we're ready, though. Yeah, just making sure I don't have any little small quests there. But it looks like we are ready to head off in the carriage. So, Horsey, I think you'll come with us through the automatic agency of this convenient carriage. So we'll talk to Kybel. We want to go to Whiterun. A place we're actually allowed to go under the rules, the standing rules. We must walk to places. We must walk to them before we can ride the carriage to them. We're allowed to go to Whiterun because we've been there on our own horsey or 2 feet, depending. Alright, here we are. We're a little cold, a little hungry, a little sleepy, so we'll go up and have a little more town time, a little me time in the Razzled Fraggin, or whatever this inn is called. Okay, and we move to level 25. We'll get a perk. Let's see. It's probably health at this point. Got reasonable amounts of stamina. And let's see. Can't quite get the next big archery percent damage thing. Can't quite get a light armor either. Each of those just needs to go up 1. We could get some alchemy, but I'm thinking I might want to just save these perks. I realize I've got 2, but I want to save them until that. I got that light armor one, and I've got that
anything else you need.
archery one coming, and kind of one more little spank each. So I think I'm going to wait and hold those in reserve so I can immediately level them in. Here's Arcadia. She loves us.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Deciding whether to take this. I bet I can afford to get 1 back with with potions that I can craft with items I have lying around the house. So we will do some crafty McHagface. She actually has a lot of gold. So we got about half of it back, so we need to make some more potions. Because we don't want to, leave money on the table when we don't have to. I consider trading with a trader vendor is fine, because I'm giving them something for their money. It is a sort of advantage that they have a lot of money if we do a bunch of trading with them, but is what it is. That doesn't, I don't like the thing where you have a trainer follower who then just gives you all the money back for free. That feels fully exploitative. But I sell this stuff and I don't get it back, so that feels like a more fair exchange to Kitty. Alright, so now I bet we can get at least enough of her stuff back that I don't feel horrible.
Need something?
Let's go talk to Bellathor.
Welcome to Bellathor's General
Welcome
Goods.
indeed.
Welcome indeed. Everything's for sale. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of
What
thing.
do you have for us? More importantly, what do we have for you? Alright. And here is our old friend who actually usually has a crap ton of
Hello,
good
my patient.
arrows.
What are you hunting?
What you got?
Never mind. I don't want
Yes,
to
you
know.
do. 67 elven arrows. That should do us for a while. We'll take your dwarven arrows too, because we know we're going. If you go to Riften, it gets a little tight on arrows in Riften. They don't have good. They got that one blacksmith guy, and he.
I've been
Oh, a
looking for you.
courier.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
I was willing to
Let's
put
see here. A note from
perks in
someone
the
named
smithing, then I could
Selma
actually get to where I could make elven arrows.
Looks like that's
but
it. Got to go.
That might be a bridge too far for Kitty, at least right now. Oh, I've become weakened from hunger. I've been letting my starving bar go way down. I should probably do something about that. But I realize if I'm going to Riften, I should stop by and do Denitsa's quest. She wants me to go get Nettlebane back from the Hagravens. She's a little bit too... Oh, I'm standing in the fountain.
The
How
Gilder Green, yes.
go
It's a
should
bit of
be.
an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the to the east.
So she's got the
It's a hidden
tree
grove
out in
where
the
elder-
thing, and it's
our
all
tree
dead,
is
but there's
even
magical
its name is
stuff. We
unknown.
could revive the
I thought
tree.
I think if we had some of this, but even if you could get to the Elder Gleam, you couldn't tap it. Elder Gleam is old. You'll have to deal with
Alright,
the
so
Hagravens.
there's a place called
I've
Orphan
heard about the
Rock.
Hagravens.
It's kind
It's
of on the
called
way.
Nettlebane.
It's by
Perhaps
Horsey
terrifying.
on the way
It's held in a
on the way
Hagraven
around the
nest.
south side of the big mountain on our way to Riften. So I'm thinking of stopping through and picking that up on the way. And then next time we're back by carriage from Riften, which once we get to Riften, we'll be allowed to go by carriage, then we'll come back to Denitsa and give her Nettlebane. Nettlebane. All right, so the first leg of the journey is via Riverwood. Let's see, we're coming around to Riften. We're going to go around the south of that mountain. Let's get our quests on. And yeah, there is Orphan Rock. So once we pass Helgen, it'll be on the left. Okay. And then we'll go all that rest of the way, and we'll go on Horsey. Because we got Horsey. All right, bye, Whiterun. We'll be back. Hopefully Kitty's same life, but that might be asking a lot. Stop by one of Kitty's favorite little snack bars here. Oh yeah, I got some new salmon. Yay, salmon. Kitty likes to eat salmon. Kitty should really mostly eat salmon. It's gonna be one of Kitty's things. It's eating salmon. Alright, so here we go. This is the path we came down at the very beginning, and then right up here is where it branches. To the right is Falkreath, and if we go on up this way, we get to the next branch, and this is the way we head off toward Helgen by turning right. Whoops, of course, it's that thing where you're on the horse and you turn me the wrong way again. See, look how it does that. It has a little jump in the camera every time I go to the map and come back, which can easily get you turned around on the road. But here we are, we're going up to Helgen. We came out originally by the back path, which is off to our right and down the hill. We'd come out, remember how we came out the cave with the spiders and the bears and stuff. So this is the main Helgen gate. If you go in there, I think it's usually a bunch of bandits, but I don't need to go in there, and I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I got places to be. I got things to do. Got to be in Riften. Gotta shoot some hags. All right, I think it's this leftish one. Yes. All right, so it's up here on the left. Make sure we don't get the horsey problem. Yes, toward Riften is the way we want to go. See what rate we're going here. All right, we got a little ways here. Whoops. Horsey problems. is very cold here. Ah, we're getting there. All right, so we're going to have some air is very cold issues. A little survival coldness action. I can see a little possible nub in my health bar. So I'm going to put on the fur armor, the warm armor, and hopefully I'll remember if I get into combat to quickly, pull a Superman in the phone booth, Clark Kent in the phone booth thing, and change clothes on the fly as the arrow flies toward me, or the giant fireball. Although I don't think armor actually helps you against fireball. Gonna have to deal with the magic resistance issue. So somewhere up this path is Hagravens and witches. And one of the things, and hags, just plain hags, one of the things about Hagravens and witches and stuff is they are detecty. They are very perceptive. So, okay, there's somebody up on the hill there. Just want to not get so close that they suddenly find me and whip off a fireball. Get an angle on them and start picking them off. Where'd she go? I had to check behind me because when you get a point of sneak all of a sudden, that means you're probably theoretically in the line of sight of something that could theoretically detect you and is probably an enemy. So I thought, she was right here just a second ago, which of course now makes me nervous that she's going to be suddenly right here again. All right, there's somebody down there. Let me shoot her. Okay, well, now we got dots on the scope at least. That's good. We revved them up without them seeing us. Okay, there. Oh, 3 dots. That's a lot of dots. There are some there's witchery going on here. Witching and hagging. They all look like not a Hagraven yet. I think the Hagraven stays up on top of that little rock at the end of this thing. Where'd you go, ladies? She'll still be walking around here. Aha! Wow, somebody step on their own rune. That rock has got runes around the bottom of it. Entice him this way with some arrow noises. Who are you? Hag. Thump! Hag got thumped. That was good. Like that.
Someone there.
That is a lot of hag. A lot of hag and a lot of witch. There was a witch. I don't know who I hit, but I hit somebody. Funny how she saw my arrow clearly to dodge it, but then she didn't know I was down here. Idiosyncrasies. Alright, we're working on picking off hags. Thunk. They're not as detecty as I expected them to be for mages. Mages are kind of detecty. Let's just get her. Oops. Quite get her, but got her enough. Oh, but she had a friend. She had a friend. Okay. Going to Horsey. And this is why we brought Horsey. Because Horsey, she just shot me with a spell there. That shock. Hit Horsey though, not us. That's good. So we'll flee back to. We'll try stop it here at Helgen first. Oh, she's picked a fight with some wildlife. That's good. Like she was lightning bolting a wolf or whatever was over there. That's good. We will let her calm down. I don't think a wolf is going to beat her, so we'll probably see her in a minute. There she is. Let's see if we can get her to come back this way with some shots. Not accurate. Just going to kind of inch forward. Amazingly bad shot here today. Jeez. Come on. There we go. Ah, a nicely shot speared hag. Oops. All right. And that is down, and for some reason I'm detected by something. Don't have a red dot on my red doterizer. Just gonna hang back over here. All right, now that detected, I think that's horsey semen. Boy, do I wish it wouldn't give me detected things for my horse, or it would say friendly detection or something. But it doesn't. Someday I'll make an RPG. Alright, so we're gonna bring Horsey on back up. And we may have only the Hagraven left to deal with here. I think I've killed 4 things, which... These two, see what they've got. Got my elven arrows back at least. And of course, mage stuff. We'll leave Horsey there and go up the path alone. Because if I get too close, A, I don't want to actually go through the mounting animation while I'm getting actively fireballed. And I don't want Horsey to go running all over the place and me not be able to find Horsey, or Horsey to, even worse, decide he wants to go fight a Hagraven in melee combat. It's important. You can kind of see off to the left, there's like a lightning rune over there against the rocks. You don't want to get too close to the edge of the rock itself. Here's a nightshade. Just sneaking carefully here because I'm not 100% sure there's not another regular witch. I think I mostly, flushed them out by shooting arrows all in here. I think I ticked them all off enough. Okay, this fire may come in very, very handy. Okay, so there's the Hagraven up there on that rock. And here is a very convenient fire. Okay, I can put my regular armor back on because this fire, see, is going to warm me up, and then I can either stand right next to it and shoot, or I can just come back anytime I need a little warming up. Get fed, because fed helps. Stealth. Wait till it actually says I'm actually warm here, because that means I've built up a little excess and won't be immediately whatevered. Alright, we got little barrels and a little chest here. Even got a place to sleep if I get tired. This is a full service, a full service Hagraven killing stop. So, Hagraven, let's see what you do when we shoot you. Okay, good. Only see this a little bit. Hagravens are really slow, but they're really powerful with their spells if they find me. So if she just wants to wander around her tent like that, I'm happy to pepper her with elven arrows. But if she starts walking over that log, see there's a little log, balance beam log, which might be why she doesn't like to come over here. Might have a hard time pathing across it. You think of normal behavior for something. If you shoot it with an arrow, it tries to come over to where you are. She's not doing that, so she's probably having pathing issues. Too bad for her. Okay, off behind her tent. We can just make sure we get warm, or stay warm. Yeah, go back to your cauldron. Thunk. Alright, now I'm sensing victory. Got me a point of archery there. You know what that means. We can get that, or able to draw faster, move faster with a drawn bow. I think I actually want more damage right now, but I'll be happy to take the other one later. Whoosh! Arrow! Oh, and it misses. That doesn't happen very often, that you get the whole cool kill animation and no kill. Or even hit, you know. Sometimes you get a hit and they've regenerated a little bit more than it predicted. I'm actually glad those arrow animations take into account the change in damage and position and stuff, because otherwise I wouldn't trust them, you know, if one got done to me. Come on. Try again, and this time a giant weird shock thing happens. Alright. So, over the log. It's safe to go over the log. Look down at the horrible, sharp, pointy spikes below. And let's see what she has got here. There's little fishies in the... fishies all the way up here. They're doing some fishy rituals. But not many fishies. Spriggan. Taproot. Good alchemy little ingredients. And here is Miss Hagraven with some feathers and nettlebane. There we go. Talk to Denitsa about nettlebane. Hagraven feathers. Little wilderness enchanter station. Now, one thing you do not want to do is when you're ready, you know, you kind of want to go off that way just to head back to the path, and you think, oh yeah, I'll just jump off that way. Well, there are some fiendishly positioned explosive runes that just blow you right up if you go that way. So just don't do that. I've lost characters before there, so we don't have to. We do get the benefit of my experience and the ones that I remember. We don't have to lose a kitty to a stupid rune here. Plenty of good stuff. Another little wilderness bed. Let's see if this thing warms us up. Maybe I'm already warm. It's not putting the warming symbol. Of course, I'm not cold. So maybe I don't need any warmth. Guess I can't get much warmer than standing right on top of the fire. So I'm going to assume that I've got all the things. So carefully back over the thing. See, look there. Look at all those spikes and stuff. There's spikes in there. There's runes. And the runes go all the way around the front of this. I'm going to get back to the path. And we're going to head down the path to the places. Maybe get the bugs. Bugs are good. Alright, so where did we leave Horsey? We are ready to continue on down the path to Ivarstead and then thence to Riften. Ivarstead's that little village on the other side of the mountain. Oh, I think Horsey just stepped in a stepped in a bear trap. Poor Horsey. I got get turned around. Yeah. Now we're going the right way. Got turned around, went back to the place, didn't want to go to the place. Now we're on the real road. Okay, so on down the road. Ivarstead is the village on the other side of the big mountain, and we can stop there at the inn, get some rest, continue on our way to mighty Riften. Probably be a hard pass to get through in survival mode without a without a horse. There's a cave here. Hamar's Shame. Hamar's Shame. Well, it's a place to get warm. Maybe. Get some of these snowberries. Been riding past snowberries for a while, so I might as well grab a little bit of it. Alright, so let's see what's going on in Hamar's Shame. Or at least try to warm up in here if we can. It's icy. Might not be able to get warm up. There's somebody. Somebody bandit looking. Oh, there we are. We're warmer, but still chilly. Warm enough is good. All right, whatever that bandit or whatever got killed. Oh, that little sun went away. Was I just standing next to something warm? Here's a fire. All right, let's see what's up on his little platform. Vampire's Thrall. Okay, so this is a vampire cave. Yeah. I think I've done this many characters ago. I'm gonna try us out some vampires here real quick since we can get warm. Now, one problem with vampires is that I don't think they particularly sleep, so they may not have beds for me, so we'll eventually get tired. But we're now warm, and that's better condition than we arrived here in. Let's just see how we do against a little bit of vampire action. A little Hamar's Shame action. That is a trap, and that is a little spike thing up in the air there. That is a... So maybe this little person, this little vampire, might like to come step on her own trap. Would that be awesome? Huh. Well, vampire fledgling is no more. Fine. This is how they're all going to be, then. Ooh, vampire armor is worth money for weight. And vampire dust. I think vampire dust is good for making invisibility potions. That's what I think it's for. Among 4 possible things it might be for. Okay. Ooh, a couple of people down there. Who do we have here? Oops, missed him. Vampire's Thrall. Just gonna get up here a little Darn it. Ooh, vampire mistwalker. What's a vampire mistwalker? That's like probably a higher level vampire.
Must have been nothing.
Let's see. Let's see what you taste like.
Huh?
You're scary. But we took a chunk out of her.
Is someone there?
Whoa! Whoa! What is that? That was like some serious... I think that was that vampire fledgling got necromancered. Alright, we got a more serious problem here. This is going to require a little bit more care than perhaps anticipated. Because it's just... I think vampires may also heal, which is irritating. Now, hopefully, once that thing dies the second time, it won't come back. I think they turn to dust, don't they? Alright, well, I think this is about where we're going to leave it for this session, and we will come back with some hot amateur kitty on vampire action next time, where the cat has 9 lives.